Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face.
Hello everyone, Dithron here. Welcome back to part 4 of Let's Play Tex Murphy 3 Under a Killing Moon. It's a bit of a mouthful. Sorry about my long hiatus, but I've been busy over here. And unfortunately I'm going to be even more busy soon, so I really wanted to get this done and get it out so you guys wouldn't have to be waiting like forever for the next video to come out. So anyway, on with the show.
Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye.
Let's ask about Franny.
Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do.
You know, I don't recall ever actually seeing Sal. I mean, you see Franny in the pizzeria, but as far as I know, you go investigating him, but you never actually see him. Or maybe you see him in a cutscene when you like find out that he's cheating or whatever. Anyway, let's pick up this newspaper and investigate some of the reports that are going on.
Well, this is a section of the Bay City Mirror. It's a weekly newsletter that covers local goings-on written by mutants for mutants. I'd subscribe if they had a comics page.
You know, I think this is one of the things I had a problem with when I first played this game. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you do have to pick this up and look over the various articles. I'm pretty sure you have to look over this article so you can bring it up with the police commissioner later on. And it doesn't really stand out that much from like the other trash that's on the street. I don't think there's another way to get at it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you won't be able to actually read over these things. So I'll just give you the highlights. Most of the little pieces are just sort of fill in. There's one about this hospital that accepts organ donations, which is kind of funny. Like $50 for an arm and stuff like that. The only other thing of any kind of importance is this article about some kind of anti-mutant cult that's going around. So now that we've read over the newspaper, we'll get to talk about that with some people later on down the track. Okay, let's go visit Louie in the Bruin Stew. I have to say, Louie's another great character in this series.
The Bruin Stew is run by Lue Laminz, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louie's cafe, so does all the street talk. If something's going on, Louie knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mike?
How about some of your famous grilled brains, Louie?
Nothing for me, Louie. I just dropped by to chat.
Okay. What's on your mind?
Wow, I forgot how bad the makeup was in this game. It does get better, though.
So how are things here at the world-famous Bruin Stew?
Yeah, things are a little slow, but I'm getting by. Having to lay off some of my kitchen help hurt my pride more than anything.
Aww. Louie's doing it tough. Okay, let's ask about the Crusades.
Ever since the Crusade started up, the relations between norms and mutants has gone to pot. I've had rocks thrown through my windows, graffiti sprayed on the bricks outside. There's not much I can do, though.
Yeah, it's not like the police will give a damn.
He's one of the few norms besides you who's eaten here. Seems like a typical cop. A little dim, and not too concerned about what happens in the mutant sections of town. Rook's been robbed before, but he's never had anything really valuable taken. This is gonna set Rook back for a while. Too bad the cops have turned a blind eye.
It's actually more like they're useless, but we'll get to that later.
Rook told me about the bracelet, but I don't know anything more about it. Sal's a big guy with an appetite for food, wine, and women. He comes by here most every day for lunch.
Even though he works in a pizzeria? Couldn't he just get lunch there?
Franny's a fireball. She and Sal opened the pizza place 7 to 8 years ago, and they've been fighting ever since.
Aww.
Chelsea acts tough, but she has to be with all the scum around. And she's as smart as she is pretty. She knows a lot of what goes on in the shadows of this city. Rook's an ornery old cuss, but me and him are old buddies. We fought in the big war together. He's one person you can trust in these troubled times.
Yeah, has anyone noticed that there seems to be like a resurgence in post-apocalyptic fiction? Like, I just finished watching this movie called City of Ember. And it's kind of like a cross between, like, a Vault-Tec vault from Fallout 3 and Rapture. So it's like this big bunker that's protecting people from the fallout of some kind of nuclear war or something. But it's also like a proper city. And here in Tex Murphy, it's a similar sort of thing. Like, there's been World War III, and there's all this radiation and stuff lying around. Although I gotta say, Tex Murphy is like a very, very optimistic view on what the post-apocalyptic landscape will be like.
Is this your permanent address?
Actually, I have a summer home in Vale, but this spot keeps me in touch with the common people.
Smart ass.
You know, it's stinking winos like you that have ruined this great city.
I don't drink spirits, punk. Nothing but pure, creamy chocolate. Now get lost!
Chocolate. I know it all too well.
Oh no, not you again. Look, I'll warn you right now, I'm almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
Are you ever in a good mood? I mean, honestly. So I don't think you can actually get any information out of him right now, but we'll just exhaust all our conversation options.
Well, why don't you go buy some more? Oh, I forgot. You're a bum.
Spare me the insults, tough guy. If you got something to say, spill it.
Sorry. Okay, I'll stop now.
Well, I was just doing a little amateur sleuthing.
God, you are a pest!
I know. Well, I hope you enjoyed part 4 of Let's Play Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. Please join me for part 5 when it comes out. So I'll see you around. Please rate and comment and subscribe if you like what I do here.